MK Party and ATM in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, they are planning a march on Friday to voice out the things that they complain about when it comes to the Government of Provincial Unity, that the service delivery in this province of KwaZulu-Natal is badly affected as these leaders are leading the province. We'll speak to the secretary of the party in the province. Baba, thank you very much for your time. Briefly about the issues that are around the complaint that MK Party and the ATM is making in relation to this match that is going to be on Friday.
Yeah, we have observed a number of failures and betrayal by the GPU, betraying the masses of KZN, who unfortunately did not vote for those who are governing to govern. They gave the majority to the MKP. We can't then be folding our arms when people are complaining that they voted us. So we've started our campaign to say, bring back KZN. We are ready to govern as MKP, but we will be highlighting, mobilizing people to join us on Friday in a march against some of the issues that we have highlighted, and we'll be dealing with those issues, some of those issues on Friday. It's what is called the Government of Unity. We see it as a government of exclusion. It does not only exclude the political parties, but it excludes people of KZN from the services that we think they have a constitutional right to receive. That's why we've decided it's enough is enough. We can't be folding our arms. We're starting on Friday with the march, which is a provincial march, and we will be rolling out more marches directed at the municipalities which are all failing here in KZN. People do not have water, even in urban areas where there are taps. You have dry taps. So that's an indication that the government, whoever is governing the municipality and the province, is failing. So we are with the masses. So we're taking it to the street to highlight the plight of the people.
The other issue that always come up is the Maibuye part that has been going around. Is the MK Party worried about the formation of Maibuye, and how are the members of the MK Party taking that? And we also understand that in the province of KwaZulu-Natal there have been changes of the whip of the party. What is it? Does that shows the stability? Is the party stable to face the storms?
We are not worried about any party that is being formed. When MKP was formed, it was formed to contest with other parties. It has never been the only party. So Maibuye is just another party, just like the others that failed. So we're not worried at all. We are focused on doing our own work as MKP. When it comes to the stability, that is a process, because remember the organization is less than 2 years. So we have a duty to form structures in 901 branches here in KZN alone. But you don't start with a branch, you start from the province, the region, then we sub-region, then we're going down to wards and VD. In our view, we are on course to be ready for the local government elections, but that process also, until we have proper structures at all levels, you will not expect the organization to be as stable as other old organizations. But we are not worried at all.
When are we forming these structures that you're talking about?
We have started. The fact that I'm called the secretary of the province is a product of the formation of structures. We have also formed, after we had our constitution, there is a national structure, the provincial structures. We have regional structures across the province currently. What we're looking into doing is to form sub-regional ward and VD structures. So we're almost there.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
That was the secretary of the MK Party in the province of KwaZulu-Natal. We are also joined by the ATM in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, just to take us through to the plans. Why did they decide to party with MK Party when it comes to this match? Thank you very much for your time. Briefly about why the ATM decided to party with MK Party, especially on the issue of this match.
I would say it is not necessarily about this march. Remember that the African Transformation Movement is in collaboration or in partnership with Umkhonto Wesizwe Party with a term that is called Sivota Ndawonye. So whatever that we do as a collective. Secondly, as the African Transformation Movement, the cries that are there are something that we also resonate with. So it is not something that is of Umkhonto kuphela. It is also the cries of the people, and it is something that we also need resolved. However, when we joined forces, we then realized that we need to start with the march. And as we're starting with this march, as the statement has mentioned, we are going to have this roll out in all over the province. African Transformation Movement has its own structures across the province, across all wards. So we are now taking everything to the streets. Hence, if you look at the I would say the title of the march, iti kulindweni ngempela, because it is the cries of our people. I mean, I'd cite with you something that is has created attention in the social media, the foreigners issue. Remember that when our former president, Uvuyoleta Zungula, mentioned this in parliament, it was taken as if it is nothing. But today, people are driving these things themselves. Recently, yesterday, some foreigner group went to court to try and have the South African group chased away from lendo yokuthi abantu are not attending clinics because kugcwele and all that. Now the South Africans won. It is the same thing that we've been saying all along. So if we do not take up the revolution, the unled revolution has got a tendency of taking things off course, and we don't want a civil war in our country. So those are but one of the reasons that we are here. I mean, foreigners have occupied the small business industry, and that alone suffocates umama or daisayo, because these guys have taken that economy, and you must remember that economy alone is plus minus 400 billion. So we can't let that go.